I mean, I hear people basically just flat out saying like these tracks can't be mixed to be up to my like standard. And maybe it's just me, but like that just means you don't know how to the guy just doesn't know how to mix that well, unless the tracks are absolutely terrible, like, you know. And you know, I wouldn't sit there and agree to mix something that's like nothing. But like, I've been sent tracks that people have been refused mixes by other people, and they'll send me their dailies and I'll just be like, this is fine. I've heard worse from actual studios. And that happens all the time. People record themselves, they send me a rough or their rough mix or their working mix, and it's like, this is just as good as the stuff that the, you know, the professionals are sending me. I don't know what, like, I don't have any reason to lie to anybody, because I wouldn't want to overpromise, you know, and underdeliver for somebody on a thing. And again, I'll make more money by having them come in and do the whole thing with me. So if that's really what they need to do, or, you know, I'll be honest with someone and say, I think this is your best course of action. But the reality is, if it's not, and this is the way that someone can afford to make the record, pretending like because you can't mix it that it can't be mixed is just a very, very odd thing. And I've just had countless situations of people that are really in their head about stuff. They'll hit me up about a mixed project and they already feel kind of defeated because they've been just told and negged and told all this stuff like that's not going to cut it. And then they send me, you know, a Pro Tools session of the files or even just like a bounce. And then I ask them all the pertinent questions about, you know, how is it tracked and you know, all that. I mean, that's all information I need to know about, you know, what's there. I can't tell if I'm going to be able to do anything with it if I don't know what's there. But yeah, I end up listening to it or checking it out or figuring out what, you know, what the bones are of the project and just being like, this is fine. This is great. I'll be able to knock this thing out of the park. And they're like, really? Because we got told it was unusable. And like, I basically will just say what I tell all the people. I'm like, that either that person is just trying to upsell you or they just don't have the gear of mixing whatever mixing. It isn't going to work with the level of mixing that they're able to do.